Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. This is Mary with Mystic Wisdom Tarot, and I've cleared the cards for my first reading for today and April 1st through the 15th. Okay, Sagittarius, so my objective is to give you information about how your twin flame sees you, maybe some messages from the collective spirit guides. We've cleared all the cards and we're going to use all of them here, as well as the mermaid oracles and the energy oracles, so that we can help each other here move through these energies at this time and space in our collective. Okay, spirit guides and angels, this is for Sagittarius for April 1st through the 15th. Thank you, all my Sagittarians, for joining me, liking and subscribing. I feel that you are going to have the endurance that it's going to take to get to this Ace of Cups, using your logical mind and patience to succeed. Even at the most difficult tasks, if you are centered and at peace like the Ace of Cups, you will be divinely guided. We did receive charity, prayer, and contemplation. I feel that this is, you're very interested in the occult and magic, but when it gets a little too far out there, bring it right back into some practices that really can help you. Prayer is sending out messages to your angels and guides and asking for guidance. Contemplation is in meditation to receive the answers from the divine. And using divination, like the tarot, like we're doing right now, can help you focus. Spirit guides and angels, what do we have for our beautiful Sagittarians? Page of Cups. I love this card, and it's interesting that I'm seeing it in another deck. I don't know if it's the Witch's Tarot, but the young girl with holding that cup with the fish in it, that gift from the universe. And the storms are raging behind her, and yet she is calm and at peace, knowing her true cup. I mean, you guys got the Ace of Cups in the pre-shuffle. So it's really going within and keeping it simple. It's a page. Looking at what really matters for you. I think a lot of your whole year in 2020 is seeing the truth about what is essential and has value in your life. What is it that you can keep and what is it that you can let go of? And we had the World on the bottom, and that is moving into a new cycle and having a sort of a new realization of the world and Mother Nature and understanding at this time. There you go, my Queen of Swords, my Sagittarians. Your crown chakra is lit up with ideas, inspiration, and guidance for others. You wear now the cloak of the purple and the indigo, having that pineal gland clear and precise. You take your sword of truth and clarity and do what is needed because you have the correct insight. Go within and get the needed insights, and then you come out as the fierce mother, the protector, the one that sees the future. We are moving into the age of Aquarius, which is future, which is science, which is coming up with new medicines and new treatments. And I think that maybe you have a big part in that. You know, Mercury is also in Saturn, which is clear thinking, good judgment, long-term investment. Maybe you're going to be buying some real estate. Thinking about the future, knowing this too shall pass. And what does that look like for you? Do your research online. We're all hermiting. We're all going within. But you will eventually come out with that white light. Plan those ideas. I just saw the Five of Wands. It's like, don't let the petty bullshit and too much news. Take some time out. Have structure in your day. But let's see what's coming in for love, because I think you also have a very interesting love coming to you also with the Page of Cups. So it's like, you know, we can call this your energy as also inward as without. Someone without, I think, has a crush on you and is looking at you online. So you could be the Emperor. Who do you have your eye on? Or who? Somebody has an eye on you. You know, there's these new dating websites and so forth where you can actually get to know somebody online, like video chatting and so forth. What was the name of that one? I saw it on the news. The Legend. Check that out. Google that. Because you're doing your research and development as well at this time. What's coming in? Oh. Some of you, and this is some of you, are feeling very left out in the cold. Like not knowing that the light is within you. Feeling abandoned and confused with the Seven of Cups here. But I have to say, within that confusion, if you just narrow it down and focus on one or two of these items of the Seven of Cups, instead of going, okay, yeah, I think you are thinking about the future and maybe real estate investments, get a notebook, start writing down your ideas, but stay focused on one or two. Because when you get overwhelmed, you feel like you have no control. And to take back control is just staying focused and narrow your objective. Because the answers are within you. I see that shining light within the church there on the Five of Pentacles. And there we have on the bottom the Temperance, which is understanding how to have patience and blending. You know, it's almost like the alchemist, where you are going to be blending, turning metal into gold. You will find opportunities at this time if you take the time to look ahead. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you have many emotions and many things that you built in this life. Sometimes we have to walk away. Look at the people that in Nashville and different places that have lost their homes through hurricanes and, tornadoes. You know, the fires in California where we had to rebuild. My sister finally moved into her house after it burning down 2 years ago. And now it's like, oh, just in the nick of time did she get moved in there with now the stay-at-home order in California. But we're seeing a new horizon. The sun is rising. At this beautiful picture of an area where I live. And what's interesting, nobody's on the trails. That's how it should be. Mother Earth is rejuvenating herself. We have to see this new future ahead and get a little bit more realistic. And if anybody can do that, a Sagittarian can do that. You know, you have the endurance and the patience to succeed moving on a lighter path in your spirituality. Spirit guides and angels. What's coming forward in love? What can they expect? What can my Sagittarians expect in love? Thank you, Lady Venus. I'm going to take them. Oh, a little surprise there. Sometimes when they fly out like that, I'm not too sure. But look at that, you guys. We got the Two of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Star. Yes, new love is coming in for you, and it is a wish fulfilled. You have both been through the battles. You both have the same ideas and same spiritual, connection. There's a telepathic union coming here. And it's a good time to get to know that person. Don't give up on yourself if you're single, because your wishes still can come true. This is the age of Aquarius, where the universe is pouring down gifts to you. This is an opportunity. If we see it as an opportunity to go within and find out, what do we really want? Nine of Wands. Don't give up. You're almost there. Two of Cups. A telepathic union. Someone is on the same level as you, on the same spiritual level as you. Beautiful, guys. I mean, you attract reliable, loyal people now. I feel like you're charismatic. You're really interesting. you know? I think people, when then they're communicating with you on this online app or whatever it is, are so excited to get back to learning more about you. And what a wonderful way to do that without the pressure of, you know, somebody sitting across the dinner table and you got spinach in your teeth. This is like a virtual way of getting to know someone that I think is going to really benefit you and bring you what you want. Let's see more about this love. Spirit guides and angels, thank you for this beautiful reading for Sagittarius. We call on you to bring in the collective spirit guides for Sagittarius. What is it that they need to know about this person that is coming in and how they feel about them? There is an opportunity to unblock your heart here and see things for the way they really are. Two of Swords, okay? Duality, okay? Spirit guides and angels. So just be aware that it's some decisions need to be made. You need to be clear. We're moving into that full moon in Libra, which is being able to keep things balanced and yet have blindfolded justice there, I'm seeing. Tell me more about what Sagittarius needs to know for April 1st through the 15th. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Thank you for truth and clarity, truth and clarity, truth and clarity. Let's get another deck. I'm feeling like this one's saying, okay, time to move on. Here we go. Let's clarify the Two of Cups. Yeah, this tender-hearted love is coming to you. You're being very logical about it, though, but you know it's what you want. It's like you're moving into this whole new world and taking a risk. Take a risk on love. Because you really have nothing to lose at this point except for time. So don't spend like hours and hours talking with somebody on these chats. Keep it limited. They probably do that anyway. And see where they're at. I think that you're going to, remember with Neptune, we get a little bit of a dreamy ideas of our spirituality. I think you need to keep it focused and clear. You know, we don't want to have misconceptions and too many great expectations. Whoops. Why do we have this Two of Cups? Tell me about this love, that potential that's coming in. Please clarify the Two of Cups. Three of Cups. So eventually, by getting to know each other on this online app or service, eventually you will come together in union. The three, I see the three maidens. I always think of faith, hope, and charity. The mother, the father, the child, the Trinity. Something grows from that. Something grows from just being the two into three, a potential family. Something that you've wished for is still possible and like beyond what you even could have imagined. These blessings are going to be poured down to you from above when you do stay at peace. Peace in your heart, that Page of Cups. Could bring in a happy family and a happy union. So it's not wasted time. This person will eventually meet you physically. They're holding hands there and smiling and laughing. This also could be friendship. Two of Wands. I love that. I'm going to put these aside and then we're going to grab some more. This is almost like the 1111 portal that you're moving into. It's like the person holding that globe, looking out onto the future, dressed for travel, dressed to meet that person. You're opening the gates for them to come in. I feel like you're welcoming something new, something really exciting. Keep that excitement, enthusiasm going in your heart. Don't block that, because that brings you what you are looking for. Having that feeling and that energy of anticipation, I think, is exciting for you. Let's get a romance angel card. What is the advice from the romance angels for Sagittarius for this month? Release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. So if there's some old energies where you've been hanging on to somebody, I noticed that fall right over the 8 of Cups is another message for somebody out there, that it's time to walk away from that old relationship that no longer suits you. And you need to do it even though you're physically away. You need to mentally do that so that you can unblock your heart, so that you can receive these blessings. Spirit guides and angels, Archangel Shemuel. And you know, Archangel Shemuel is the twin flame of charity. I have another energy deck, and he keeps on coming out saying to strengthen your core and your inner, knowing. Your solar plexus and your throat and your heart are all connected. Spirit guides and angels. Shemuel, what is our advice for Sagittarius for the first half? What do they need to be aware of? What is your advice for the Sagittarians first half? Chemistry. Oh, nice. So there's a strong magnetic attraction here. And that's kind of interesting when we can't really get close to people, but I think you're going to, just from their smile, their voice, their mannerisms, you will be falling in love with them online. Just by watching them, there's going to be chemistry and excitement, I feel. Oops, daisy. Any other messages? I want to get a mermaid oracle and an energy oracle here. Past life relationships. Yes, you have known each other before. And this is also a message that many of us have been through this before in past lives. I felt this energy coming for quite some time. Downsizing, clearing out things, getting a new perspective on what I wanted my future to be like. I wasn't expecting it to happen this quickly, but I'm hoping that I can do more readings and build my channel. So I really appreciate you spending your time with me and liking and subscribing. It makes it real. And when you do that, I send you a remote healing. Send a remote healing to everybody. Seeing that star card there, I think a lot of you have that potential to be redirecting your career into the healing modalities, and it's an opportunity to study, even if it's Reiki or psychology. We all need all of that now. And financial constraints at this time, yeah, watch your cupboard. Don't worry, the cupboard isn't going to be completely bare. Be grateful for what you do have, even if it's that one potato. I got myself a bunch of potatoes, because things like that are going to last. And maybe it's because I'm Irish. I don't know. Women holding a coin on the bottom. So there will be charities that are going to help. And maybe that's part of you, that you may be helping others, bringing food and so forth. I was seeing this video in Italy where the older people were hanging down baskets and young people putting in food, and then that person may be making a meal for somebody and offering it in another basket they lowered. So beautiful. The world. Oh, lovely. Pray for the world. It is a big, big, big world, and she is taking a break to rejuvenate, and you have to take a break to rejuvenate. All right, my dears. It's also a ripple effect. I sometimes think, okay, well, do I really want to do readings? And what am I going to do next? And I think that when I simplify it and say, if one person gains peace of mind and something from this reading, then it's worth it. If one person does, then it was worth it. So that's what gets me going, and to do this, because I have clients all over the world, from India, Thailand, the UK, mostly English speaking, but I put a shout out to all of my friends throughout the world and all my Sagittarians. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to get you a final mermaid card, but again, she shows up, the woman holding the coin. Don't worry. if you have one potato, there's somebody out there that's going to be generous and share. So don't have fear. The universe has always supported you and always will. You were meant to come here and be light workers and send your love throughout the whole world and planet. I feel like the Venetians, Lady Venus, they're watching over us. Pray for insights. What is our beautiful Lumidian Mermaid card for Sagittarius for the first half? If you want a private reading, I'm going to be doing the $17 4-question email version with 4 spreads. I'll send you ideas. And then I do the video for 22 minutes for $22 about your life, person, questions you have about them. Okay, mermaids, let's get Sagittarius a card, please. Thank you, mermaids. This one's sticking in my hands. The Mirror. Interesting. The Mirror. Know thyself. Self-examination. Seeing who you really are. You're a divine being. Know who you really are. Know that you can really grow from this time. It's going to be leaps and bounds. Your DNA is evolving. Everything's evolving. You're awakening. Look in the mirror and just have gratitude for yourself and say, gosh, wow, I'm beautiful. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I am pure light and love. I am, a force to be reckoned with. The things that you want in your life. Look in the mirror. Do positive affirmations. Okay, my divine souls, sending you love and light and knowing that this union that has potential to come in is right there. And it will. Look for the future. Now look within, because this is something that was from a past life that you had known that you needed to come here and be together at this time. These are incredible times, but they're also very precious times that we want to be with people of like mind. All right? Be that Queen of Swords. Cut out what doesn't serve you. Be the fierce protector of your heart, your will and mind, and also of your values. You have keen insights to move forward through this door, through this portal, into this beautiful new world, new earth. We're all moving into the new earth, out of the 3D into the 5D. All right, my divine souls, I send you a healing from the selenite. May this clear your chakras and bring you higher insights from the downloads and understandings from Lady Venus and your guides. Many blessings, my divine souls. Lots of love and light. And remember, using shells and crystals at this time can really help heal your life. Ciao bella. Namaste.